So for the part 2 of sketching the Batman, we are going to focus on mainly on the mask of the Batman and some part of the facial hairs and beard that Robert Pattinson is having. So we are going to make those details first. Now for the good cause, as I always say that my only goal is to share my art and art to every single person in this world, right? So share this video as much as you can. So today's like goal will be 10 as always, and subscribe, share and comment how much you will rate this tutorial. If you want to see this complete real-time sketch of this particular portrait of the Batman or the Undertaker, every sketches that I have uploaded in this channel, I have uploaded a complete real-time sketch, 10 to 14 hour sketches in my second channel, which is Shwet 2.0. The channel link will be given in the description box. You can check it out. And so many people also asking me like they want to buy the tools that I am using, pencils, rubbers and everything. So I have just collected everything in one, and different type of links I have given. The link will be on the description, but you can buy the pencils, rubbers and different type of tools that I am using. So starting this tutorial with the main mask of the Batman, of course it is the king of the night, right? So black will be the main purpose of the mask that Batman is wearing. So the horns or the main pointed type of things of the Batman is too much of visible, but the problem is that the right hand side part where the light source is coming, and what I mean about saying light source is that the photo shoot that this particular Robert Pattinson's Batman is having, that light source is on the back hand side. So of course the left hand side will be more lighter as compared to right hand side. As I have discussed in my previous videos also, that if object is exposed to some part of the directly to light, so the backside will be shadows or darker, or the medium part will be mid-tones. So this type of the differentiation between the lights. So of course for this particular portrait of the Batman, left side is visible or exposed to light more than right hand side. So of course darker parts will be on the right hand side part. So before starting making details, start making outlines first. Go box by box, go 2 or 3 boxes, don't go further than them. In my previous videos also I have just used box by box method. Like if you see one box at a time and see details on those boxes, just apply them, blend them and then go for next details. Now the background is looking a little bit weird, but finally when this processed or the sketch will be completed, your sketch will look completely beautiful with the background also. So to make the outlines look more blended with the background and the darker parts and lower parts, use a graphite pencil. Just take a action like just use charcoal pencil or graphite pencil, because there are so many darker parts also. As I always say that go for charcoal pencils, but there was so many mid-tones also, but doing or giving mid-tones with charcoal pencil is a little bit tough. And trust me, truly speaking, that I am not that enough that to make a mid-tones, particular mid-tones and everything, every single thing with the charcoal pencil. I am not used to it. I like charcoal pencils to give textures and everything, but graphite pencils are the must and most important thing. So graphite pencils I have used up to 10 pencil, the darkest part. But keep in mind that for the darker parts, like if you can see the horn parts, which is the complete darker one, I have not used a 10B pencil directly. I have used H pencil first, then blended it using a tissue, then again used a 2B pencil for the darker parts, like the backside part of where the neck is going on. The neck is a little bit more detailed or more lighter as compared to horn part. The front part face is, you can focus that the front part and the forehead part is a little bit more darker as compared to back and side part. Back and side part is more exposed to light. So the same reason is that to make more exposure or more light, you shouldn't be using a 6B or 8B pencil, right? So for that thing, just go for H pencil first, then if you see more details on a particular box, like if your box is having some part little bit more mid-tone and some part little bit more lighter tone, just make it. If you see some details, just apply them. If you don't see details, just don't apply them. This is the main key rule. And to shade the base layer, always use tissues. Tissues are the best to shade the base layers, because it will give you a texture to apply more layers to your sketches, and more layers you will apply to your sketches, the more and more your sketch will look more beautiful. Now, so many people were asking me that how to sharpen your pencils like in an artistic way. Like, I have so many pencils just sharpened in a different way so that I can use it effectively. So I have uploaded a complete tutorial you can check out on my channel, in same channel, in my same language as the English language, and the playlist will be how to. You can find out every detail, how to use this, how to make grids, how to sharpen your pencils, how to sharpen charcoal, every different type of things that will be helpful for you all as a basics. And the main thing about any sketches is that how effectively you can shade and how skilled you are. No person is directly, or no master is, first of all, what I mean about saying master is that every person started somewhere. So if you are a beginner, if you have just made 5 to 10 or 15 sketches, just don't rush yourself that you are not making a realistic sketches and everything. Just 1 year ago I was just making sketches and thinking that this is the best thing that I have made, but right now when I am just skilled and I have upgraded my skills, I just know that those sketches were not good, but at that time I was just learning. So keep on learning. And now for the main part where the nose and the main mask is going on, I'm using I have first of all made outlines. Just don't miss outlines, because if the face structure or the mask is what I mean, example, it is an ornament or something someone is wearing, it is having outlines. Face doesn't have outlines, but something someone is wearing, it has outlines, right? So for that thing, use a pencil, or you can also use a H pencil for outlines, and then go for little bit grading like a 2B pencil, 3B pencil. To blend darker parts, you can just blend first of all with the makeup brush or paint brush, anything you have, and then again use a blending stump. And the main purpose of using blending stump is that it will give you a more textured look. I'm not telling you that you use blending stump for the lighter parts, like the left hand side part or the neck part of Batman is a little bit more lighter, right? So I'm not telling you to apply on those parts, but I'm telling you to apply blending stump on the darker parts. Or if you have the smaller or the smallest blending stump, number smallest blending stump, you can use it on the, or if you have a clean blending stump, you can use it on the parts which are more highlighted or shadows. It will give you more textures. And see you guys in a third part where the remaining parts I will discuss.
So if you have learned something from this video, subscribe and drop a like, and comment down your question and queries regarding this tutorial. Meanwhile, take care of your loved ones too. Have an artistic day. Tattoos.